Hey guys, Ryan here, and today we're bringing you a replay in the Charioteer on everyone's favourite map, Abbey. And it's going to be an encounter battle as well, just to make things even better. I'm going to be platooned with Curtis, who's going to be in the unskinned Stone Cold, which is one of the best tier tanks in the game. And it is going to be a tier 10 game. Now, I'm in a Charioteer, so it's not too big a deal, because I've got really nice standard pad. And good camo and good DPM, and I'm just in the TD in general, so what I'm going to show is my general kind of more cautious gameplay in this game, as well as, in this game, there's going to be some pretty weird lag going on that I want to show you guys. Now obviously, remember that all the replays you're seeing are from a couple months ago, because I've got a huge backlog of videos, so I doubt this is still happening to anyone, although wargaming being wargaming, I also wouldn't be surprised if this does still happen to people. I have no idea. Now you saw the first bit of lag right there. Did you just get a bit of lag right now? Because my latency bar, if you keep an eye on it at the top left, I don't think actually changes at all. It stays fully green throughout the entire thing. I think, as I said, I could be wrong, but you saw another bit of lag there. Either way, I was requesting Curtis of, is he getting this too? Like, is it a server thing or is it me? That's what I was trying to figure out. Now, I'm trying to see if I can get a shot down the center road, but the enemy seem to have already gotten there. So there's not too much I can do. So what's going to happen is, we got a couple teammates, including Curtis, heading over towards the cap circle. We're going to have a look to see if any enemies are thinking about trying it. And what's going to happen is Curtis is going to push in to get behind one of the buildings. And he does so, he triggers the cap. And the thing about triggering the cap is what you want to do with that is you want to draw the enemies away from the 1-2 line, at least to the point to allow your team to push in and win it while the enemies are like either sending tanks back or turning around. And my voice sounded a bit different, by the way. As I said yesterday, hay fever, bit of a blocked nose, my throat feels a bit sticky, it's all quite unpleasant. So if I sound a bit different, it's just that. I'm now relocating to the bushes to support Curtis and this other teammate of ours. So what I forgot to mention is that with this being a tier 10 game, I might try a couple hash beams later down the line. So the first one goes in, and now the damage begins. APCR into the Chrysler. See the M48A2 or whatever it is, 120. I always get the names mixed up. Aim for Polar Snipe. Hit it. And again, I've backed through the bushes because my teammates are doing the spot on, and it's just simple farming. Now, I've still got the APCR loaded, put another shot into the Chrysler. And you see, it keeps you a bit of lag. And like, usually what you do is, you drive up to the bus, spot yourself, then reverse. But as I said, I don't need to do that at the moment. Now you see, even more lag. As I said, just keep that in mind for what happens later. It's pretty nuts. Waffenträger starts pushing. So I fire a shot, then instantly change the hash. Now, I just changed the premium hash. I can obviously pen him reliably with cheap hash, but keep the premium hash in just in case one of the mediums behind him pop out as well. I'm now unspotted. A blind shot came in. I believe it was a blind shot anyway. Poke out, fire a shot, back up. Now the thing is, my reload's faster than how long it takes me to get unspotted, so I've got to wait. Excuse me. Poke out again. Another shot back up, and now I have to be careful because he's going to proxy spot me, meaning if I back out into the bushes, the medium tank, the Charioteer, whoever it was at the back might be able to shoot me. So you see I'm moving away from the rock and the bushes and getting ready for the Waffenträger. Trying to get the right angle. He misses me. Although mind you, I just saw that shell miss me, but I didn't actually see it at the time. Otherwise I'd have pushed him. Artillery almost nails me, but that does actually let me know where the artillery is. He's on the 890 line. Part of the map. Finish off the Waffenträger, get into cover. So now by heading around this part of the rock, as stated before, knowing where the artillery is super useful, but the only way to know where he is to either for him to shoot you or to shoot a teammate. And if he's shooting at you, you have to hope he doesn't kill you, basically. Hesh pen on the side of the Chrysler. Still just got to keep the hash loaded. That was an expensive miss. And now they are capping. So what's going to happen is, our team is at the other side of the map, and it's now coming down to, I need to try and do something about these guys, just to distract them a little bit while the team comes over, because you can never be too sure if your team's actually going to push or not. So as a result, my bottom tier tank destroyer is going in. Hit a very nice shot on the move to pen that medium tank. And now I had a plan to use this rock. Also trying to hide from artillery. I get spotted, and I was not expecting him to be there, so I try to get behind the rock, start running away, and I realize I can't run away from this guy. So all I'm going to do is go for the damage. Once I decide with hash, I've now run out of hash, so I've got the APCR loaded. I'm just going to pull a snipe him. So I do die as a result, but we forced them out of the cap circle. They came to kill me. And all's looking good. But I'm just going to keep the game playing as we watch this. So what I want you to note is, look at the timer on the cap circle of how long there's the cap, and look at our team. And right as it hits 3 minutes, friendly tank freezes, the cap timer freezes, everything freezes. And that all of a sudden I'm like, okay, so now all the lag makes sense, it was a server issue. So what I'm just going to do here is, I'm going to skip towards the end of the battle, because basically what happened is I ended up having to get kicked off the game, close the game, reopen the game. So as you can see, I've reopened the game, come back on to see my results. I just wanted the full thing in here, but yes, I've not had that happen to me too many times where I just fully get booted off, but at least it waited till after I died and had my game before it did it. That's the only thing I can be thankful for. So when you come back in, the thing to bear in mind is it's not a crazy result, but I was bottom tier and it was Abbey Encounter, which is just shite. I managed to do my job as a TD, support the teammates who were on the particular flank I was at, dealing with the enemies who were capping the base, because what you're going to see is, as I check the post-battle results, is I did get a Defender medal, which is always nice. Made good fun use of the hash as well, apart from a couple misses, but hash is always beautiful. And you're going to see 4,500 damage, 600 assists. It's not the craziest damage, but it was the most in the game. Only a first class because I was sniping a lot of it, but a Defender. And overall, I think a pretty good game, especially considering that at certain points I was sat there thinking, I think the game's about to fuck me and kick me off. So, thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you all in the next one.